Hey everybody, Scott Carson here. Glad to have you guys join us on episode number 80 of the Note Closer Show, I believe, which is phenomenal. Big shout out to my cast and crew of characters here for helping out with it every day. It's actually become a highlight of our initial morning, kind of as a little way to come together as a marketing meeting and some stuff. So today is Thursday. It is a gorgeous day here in Austin, Texas. Hopefully it's nice and sunny wherever you're at, or pleasant. Is probably a better way to put it for some other people who are probably either A, too damn cold, or too dang hot. But anyway, today's Thursday. We promised you last week we had our Marketing on Steroids episode, and we promised to give you guys a result of our basically push out for what we've had as far as marketing, so you guys could see real world results on how to make some things happen. Now, I've got behind me some numbers here. This doesn't include a couple things as well. I have to check one other thing. I'll leave that show there real fast, because we did a webinar Monday that was featured on it too, so I forgot to pull up the numbers for GoToWebinar, because that's important too. So one of the great things about marketing is you can push your stuff to places that, and come across people that you wouldn't normally see in your day in, day out aspect of it. It's, basically doesn't cost you much. It's just not a little bit of your time. So the first thing, wow, okay, that's 26. Okay, awesome. One other thing here. Last 7 days, show webinars. Wow, okay, so forgot one other thing here. What's the number say there at the bottom there on the report there?
252.
All right. So, if you remember last Thursday, we did the whole thing about marketing on steroids. And then we chose, which was basically the content spider. We broke down the content spider here for you on the Note Closer show, which great. What I'm also really proud of is the challenge that I rolled out Monday night to people to make it happen for themselves in the first 48 hours. Well, we've had several people: Chris Mays, George Crocker, Kathy Postulate, and Karen. I'm sorry, Nancy, and who am I missing?
Karen and Stacy.
Karen and Stacy, yeah. And Jennifer Mertry as well. So a good 6 people did something more with their marketing than they've ever done before. I got emails from people like, oh, this is difficult. I get it. It's not going to be easy initially. But what's great is those people are action takers anyway. What is a little upsetting is there weren't more than that to do. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a few people that did some videos here. I haven't checked my email yet this morning in case there were late submissions yesterday. But I'm really proud of those 6 people who went out and made some stuff. And I'll be reaching out to each one of them with a nice little surprise for them over the next day or two to make some things happen. But what I want to show you is if you post something, if you take the action and post, the kind of response that you'll get. Now, yes, my numbers might be a little bit different than yours because I have a bigger database, I have a bigger online presence than a large majority of most people, but it's still going to be the same number roughly for you to see. I wanted to show you basically the numbers behind it. So what we did is after we did the episode, which we had quite a few people on the Facebook Live, we had 291 people watch the video. Okay, so like you guys are watching now, we had 291 people watch the Facebook Live aspect of it. Okay, we uploaded the video to Vimeo. That resulted in 76 additional views. We also posted it to YouTube, which led to another 43 additional views. Okay. Now, we also took the image that we created and posted it to Instagram, which initially on my Instagram page got 27 likes and a total of 283 impressions, which people looked at it. Now, I went ahead and promoted it for $20 as well, which you can do that on Instagram and via Facebook as well. Well, that actually led to a larger number of 43 likes, okay? 43 likes on my business promotion and 4,000 views, all right? 4,000 views for literally $20. I had 14 people opt in off the views when I promoted it that ended up opting into the webinar. Okay? Now, out of the webinar, which we did Monday night as a promotion for the Content Spider, which I broke back down for everybody again, 252 people showed up or registered for the webinar. And one other thing, out of the 252 that registered, a total of 114 people actually were live. Now, is there going to be some crossover across the platforms? Yes, there'll be some crossover. Okay? A little bit of crossover. But I have found that not everybody uses every social media platform. So let's figure this out. Okay? Let's run this thing. So let's just say we went with a high or two of the Instagram. So we got 43 likes, and 4,000 impressions. Okay? Active Rain had 100 plus views on the blog. LinkedIn had 24 views on the blog that I uploaded to LinkedIn. But what I liked most about this number is that 24 of them were with people that I was not already connected to. Okay? 24 were second-degree connections.
Tell them what that means.
Great point. So, if I'm already connected with you on LinkedIn, we're a first-degree connection. Okay? If we have friends in common, though, that's a second-degree connection, or we're not connected. Okay? That's a second-degree connection. Third-degree connections, we don't have mutual friends. Second-degree connections, if we actually have mutual friends. Okay? So I had friends of friends basically look at my blog on LinkedIn, which is huge. It means we're getting the word out. Now, on Instagram, I only have 1,540 actual connections on Instagram. What's that mean? Well, the 4,000 got out to almost triple, over double of what I have impressions-wise, as far as friends, as far as people see. So that's what I'm trying to get to you guys and gals, is if you post stuff out there, it's just not for the people that know you. Because if you think about it, I think we're good on this. Can we take a photo of this real fast, Greg?
Yeah.
Just because this is a good piece. Is if you at least do the work, it will attract people to you. Okay? Do you get it?
My camera didn't turn on there.
Camera didn't turn on. Camera failed this morning.
Still not turning
Here,
on.
I'll do it.
There we go. I don't know.
I don't know what.
It's asleep. But anyway, this is the whole avenue of what you're looking for with marketing. Okay, it cost me $28 to get the video transcribed for Rev, which took 6 hours to get to me. Uploaded at 11. It was done by about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock that night. $28. All right, $28 plus the $25 I spent to promote it on Instagram. So I'm literally into it for $51, and this is all. Everything else was free. Vimeo was the Vimeo post. Vimeo's not free, but I have an account with them. YouTube was free. Go to webinar cost me money to do it, but it also got the promotion out. Okay, I got to spend from 28 minutes or even an image. I then spent time Monday night with 114 people. And 250 people reserved to be on it. Now, I could do webinars all the time, and we do it on a regular basis, so we do average over 200 RSVPs. If I get less than 200 RSVPs on a webinar, I'm doing something wrong. Now, yes, I know some people do it like, oh, I get 500, 600. That's great. A lot of people aren't as niche-y as we are with a note business, and that's okay. What you have to realize is you're attracting investors. Mine was very generic in information. If you actually talked about your deals and talked about your avenue, which exit strategies and which avenue you're finding assets and stuff like that, it would lead to a lot more private money coming to you. This was a generic subject. If I started doing these on deals, I would blow everybody out of the freaking water. Which is a couple things that we're going to be seeing over the next few weeks. You'll be seeing us do more deal-focused aspects blogs, especially here on the Note Closers show, and then also on some of the blogs and webinars we do over the next few weeks. Now, we do have a packed couple of weeks. I got to fly to Seattle Saturday to be at the Quest IRA All Pro event. I'm really excited and honored to be speaking there with Quest IRA. We'll be sending out a link in the email later today as well for those of you that want to get registered and watch that live streaming event, so we won't have a Monday Note. After that, we've got the Note Mastermind. I got 60 plus people coming into Austin to spend the weekend with us here and breaking down deals and literally going through and doing business development stuff on our business, our note business stuff for everybody. So really excited about that. It's one of the 3 major events of the year that I absolutely love. And then the 21st, 22nd, and the 20th through the 23rd, we've got the granddaddy of them all, Note Camp 3.0. Yeah. So you've got just a couple days left to get your last chance sales price tickets. Take advantage of that now, going to notecamp.live and using the code LASTCHANCE, all caps, no space, to get your $100 off. But anyway, what I'm trying to get at, guys, is most of this post didn't take long. The longest it took, okay, honestly, the longest it took was the Facebook Live, okay? Facebook Live, because that took time to record. And then, how long did it take you to upload and edit the video a little bit, Nicole?
Maybe about like an hour and a half.
Okay, so we're talking 30 minutes. We'll just say an hour and a half. We'll just say give everybody 2 hours because people aren't familiar with uploading.
Oh, yeah.
Even just uploading.
Yeah.
It took a couple 6 hours to wait for the rev. At the same time, though, I posted the Instagram photo that worked, and we started promoting it. I created the GoToWebinar, which we sent out, which didn't take long. So literally, well, that was an hour at a time. We'll just say it was an hour on Monday night. So literally, I'm talking about once you got the rev and it took copy, paste, took literally like maybe less than an hour to do that. So literally, if you figure that 8, 9, 10 hours of marketing, most of it being waiting on something, 6 hours of that being waiting on something when you could have been doing other things, 6 hours of time framing to drive in, what, for 5,000 views? Not that hard to do and very cheap to do. So we have any questions or comments people asking about this?
No, we have a couple comments. So
Yeah.
Aaron's on. He says, I always learn something cool from you.
Aaron who?
Aaron Young. I'm so sorry.
Oh, hey.
Aaron Young.
What's up, Aaron? Yeah.
And George Crocker, he said, I did it, and I'm glad. I already got a person who wants to invest because of the video that he
See, George Crocker, this is awesome. Where's my applause-o-meter? Hang on here. Woo! Hang on here. He told me he had 4 people reach out to him,
Oh, wow.
and one guy saw the video and called him immediately.
That's awesome.
Who wants to invest in
That's
notes?
so cool.
That should make it so worth it. George, you did a great job first video. One of the better videos, first time done. Little shaky. You had an image of a photo of a deal that you made a bid on. You didn't get closed. You had the numbers crossed out. Could have been a little more professional, but hey, we're not complaining because you took action. And I've already awarded George for what he's getting, and I won't tell you what that is. But we got George something very special for him taking action. You got to look at Jennifer Mertry did a great video. I'm sure she had people reach out to her. Kathy and Nancy did an amazing video with him talking through the three deals. You know, they got videos. Chris Mays did a good job going through his stuff. Karen and Stacey Wall have been doing a great job with their videos forever
Oh man.
on stuff.
Right out the gate off for Fast Track too.
Yeah, I know. They've done a great job.
They hit the ground running.
They hit the ground. That's the whole thing, everybody. If you do the work, this is not hard work. If you build it, they will come. All right? If you build your marketing beast, they will come. What are the questions to come?
One last one, Cody Cox. He said, I struggle with a couple of items. I couldn't figure out how to upload a video into LinkedIn.
Okay, so great question. You're not going to upload a video into LinkedIn. What you're going to do in LinkedIn, Active Rain, most of your blog platforms, they're going to have a little icon that looks like a video image. You're going to click on that, and it's either going to ask you for the embed image that you pull off from Vimeo or YouTube, or worst case, they're going to ask you just for the link, which is what I think Instagram does. You click on it, it's going to ask you for the link to the video. You can always put your link in as a hyperlink on your blogs, and that usually sells. But a lot of times, like Active Rain, I know that you just basically have to put the link in there or the embed code, and it'll upload it as a nice little image.
And I think I'm wondering if he's trying to do it from a raw video that he did and edited. So he needs to upload it to either YouTube or Vimeo first.
So that's a good point too. That's a huge point. Yeah, if you're trying to upload a raw video, it won't work. So yeah, you do have to, like Nicole said, upload it to YouTube, Vimeo. YouTube's free. Vimeo's going to cost you something. Wisty would cost you something, but there's some great features with that you can see as well. But you got to upload it there, so then it gives you a usable link to make things happen. You're going to be one web platform Facebook Live allows for you just to film the video, and Cody did a really good job yesterday walking through Portland, going to his meeting, talking about how he's interested in his little lull in the rain. I pay attention to everybody's marketing, whether you like it or not. So the big thing about Facebook Live is you edit it, and then you got to move your cursor over the video for the options thing at the bottom to be able to download that video. So once you download it, then you got to upload it, and then use the link or the embed code to embed it somewhere. Okay? What else? Aaron Young does a great job with his videos. He does such high quality stuff with the Unshackled Owner. Sitting in front of there, good camera, good microphone, uploads it straight to Facebook, and then I'm pretty sure that Max or Ian, who handles that for him, is probably uploading it to YouTube or Vimeo for him as well. So Aaron, you do a great job. I love watching your videos, always high quality, and most importantly, great content. I think that's what it all comes down to. Everybody has to realize you can have the greatest backdrop, the greatest looking office, but you can also have the worst looking office, worst looking backdrop, as long as you're providing content to people. As long as you give them something. It doesn't have to be a pitch. It's, hey, here's a deal that we're working on. Here's a deal I'm closing. Here's my thought for the day. Just don't go Jerry Springer or Maury Povich on the camera, and I think people will appreciate it. Okay? Any other questions, comments?
Oh, that's it for right now.
All right. For those of you that did something that I didn't mention, make sure you email me the link of what you did. Doing something is better than nothing. If you only got one or two of the things done, hopefully they were brand new things that you're able to add to your repertoire of marketing tools to make things happen. So, anybody else got any questions, comments?
No.
Oh, anybody pop up with stuff?
Oh no, that's just people watching.
People watching.
Yeah.
I'm a people watcher. Okay. Couple of things to keep in mind, everybody. This stuff is really where the money's at. You have to realize, I'm going to erase some of the stuff. This is an analogy that I want you to think of. Think about how many people have gone to workshops or seminars that you've attended. Okay? How many people are business developers? That's like the world, right? Well, how many people have you gone to and met over the last 1 year if you're brand new, or 10 years if you've been around for a while? Okay? It's a pretty smaller amount than the whole world, right? But it's a pretty good sized amount. Well, you also have to realize that most of those people, this is 100% of who you've seen, literally, it may be 5-10% of people actually doing something. And you, if you're one of the few people inside doing something, at that 5-10%, if you do something more than what everybody else does, which is nothing, you are exponentially blowing them out of the water. People all the time say, Scott, I see you traveling all the place. Like, I'm not traveling, I'm usually here. Yeah, when I do travel, we do post it. Hey, we're here in the plane of trips, or we're here in San Diego, or something like that. We do post it because it's interesting. It makes you guys watch. But I don't have to travel. We do these videos every day. And we'll get anywhere from 100 to, 300, 400 people watching.
And that's just at the end of the day.
Yeah, I know. It's just at the end of the day. Do I have a good Facebook group? Yes, but the same thing is, it didn't start happen overnight, everybody. You have to build your content. You have to build your following. Gary Vaynerchuk says the thing, 1 is greater than 0. If you do something more than everybody else, you're exponentially above. If you get one person to watch your video, who then picks up the phone to call you to talk about joint venturing, it's all worth it. It's worth the 5 hours spent breaking down the video. One thing you also have to keep in mind is keep it simple. Some of you, I was getting emails or seeing posts from people that were making it 10 times harder than they needed to be. Okay? You don't have to make it 10 times harder. Just do it simple. Sometimes the simplest method, the simplest form of communication is the best form of communication because it makes you look more approachable. When I first did videos, it was a flip camera, and it was kind of blurry a little bit, and the girl holding the camera was holding it without a tripod, and you couldn't hardly see my writing anyway on the dry erase board, but it slayed. It was number 1, number 2 on Yahoo and Google for years on videos before the account got shut down. It's just about doing something and doing it over and over and over again. The first time you rode a bike, you fell down and scraped your knee. You got back up on that bike. First time you tried to walk, you fell down and busted your lip. First time you tried to go reach in to give that girl a kiss, you probably got slapped sometimes. Okay? Or tried to get kissed by that guy, you maybe did the slapping. Who knows? Whatever. What I'm trying to get at is you're not going to be an expert at what you do. You're not going to be Scott Carson. You're not going to be Chase Thompson. You're not going to be Gary Vaynerchuk. You're not going to be Grant Cardone. Okay? You just do what you do, and you get better each and every day at your craft, and it'll be a lot better in the long run. You'll look back a year from now and be like, holy cow, look at my first videos. They suck compared to where I'm at today. But what you have to realize is you've got to pull the keys out of your pocket, put in the ignition, turn the key, and press the gas on your marketing. Because if you don't get in the truck, don't take it out of drive, you're never going to get anywhere on your trip down the road to success if you never get out of the driveway. So, with that, guys, I'm going to leave you today. Hopefully, the final thought of the day was a little deep there for you. Just go do something, go make it happen, and go close you some deals. We'll see you guys all at the top, everybody. Bye.